Hello guys and welcome to SkyFactory. This is SkyFactory 2 by Bacon Donut, and I'm going to take a second attempt at this. Now I am noticing that instead of it just saying SkyFactory 2 whatever version down here in the lower left hand corner that this weird little owl thing is looking at, it's alpha testing here. So I'm going to say expect this to blow up in our face. Hopefully not. Bacon Donut's done a really good job with both SkyFactory 1 and SkyFactory 2, and I am excited to try this again, but I have lost my SkyFactory 2 Let's Play already once, and hopefully with the updates that brought it to 2.4, we'll be able to keep this going for quite a bit longer than I had. Okay, that's just almost creepy. So yeah, with that said, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do a single player, create a new world. We're going to call this one Take 2, and it's going to stay in survival, obviously. We're going to use a world, we're going to use default, and no point in doing bonus chests. And what should we make the seed? Cheese. My daughter made me a cheese quesadilla, so it's cheese. Take 2. Let's see how we do. Now, if you guys have watched any of my starter Let's Plays on different mod packs, you know that my first episode usually goes about an hour. And that is mainly because I want to talk to you guys and walk you guys through how I play. If you're new to my mod packs and stuff, or my Let's Plays, so on and so forth, I want to make sure that you guys are up to date on how I do things. If I've changed something, where are those coming from? What biome are we? We're in a mesa biome. I hope it rains in this mesa biome. Okay, so as you can see, we're spawned here on this lowly tree in this void world. And, well, we have 3 books and a torch. Just a torch. So, let's get started. First thing we're going to do is, I really don't think Mesa gives saplings. Oh no, we need saplings. So the first thing are those coming out of my butt? I can't see my butt. Hey, that was my butt. No fireworks down there. I don't know where they come from. Okay, so first thing we're going to need to do is we're going to get a crafting table. And I do not leave my crafting tables stock. I turn them into a Tinker's Construct crafting table, and even more, a crafting station. And the reason that is because, well, it's part of our floor. So, next thing we're going to do is we are going to make a bunch of sticks, and with said sticks we're going to make some crooks. And then we're going to break this crafting station with a, well, yeah, I don't think you could break a crafting station with a torch. I just don't think it's sweet. It does. Okay. So being very careful, because I have no clue if Vein Miner is actually activated by default, I want to get as many of these saplings as I can. And actually, I just inadvertently held shift down, which is the activation key for Vein Miner. No! It's not in default activated, which is good. So, now I know in my previous Let's Plays I've turned on magnet mode and other stuff like that, and I'm not going to do that. What? I already got wood! Okay, I wasn't fast enough. Sorry. Okay, so I'm not going to worry about anything more that drops, just mainly because, well, I have the one sapling that I need. And there's our one piece of dirt. Now, I gotta be really quick, because if this tree decides to grow right now, I'm in trouble. Now, being very, very careful, we need to make a lot of slabs. Mainly because, well, you need a platform. If you put a platform started here with slabs or full blocks, one, you're wasting wood, and two, mobs can spawn at that level. They cannot, on the other hand, spawn at this level. So we're going to go ahead and exploit that ability, or lack of the mob's ability, and go from there. So we will very, very carefully do this. And the funny thing is that Bacon Donut had a lot of fun with this in SkyFactory 1. He was nice enough to make us have to twerk to get these trees to grow. I got one more slab. I'm going to go put it over here. And twerking is... Ooh, I see the potential for more. Oh, really? Last time I played SkyFactory and SkyFactory 2, my pinky wore out. Oh, so it's time to twerk. If you watch the sapling, you'll see that the sapling gets the bone meal effect by twerking. So, we twerk, and we twerk, and we twerk. Yes, we twerk. I'm twerking. And twerking. And at the same time, I also like to try and... or not. It's not going to let me place the... That's the other problem that you have with half slabs at this level. You cannot place torches on them. So it looks like I'm not placing a torch. Twerk. As you hear me mash my shift key. Ah, a tree. Now, let's see if we can get vein miner. I gotta remember how to spell this thing. That should be the command to make sneak while you're holding sneak down, the vein miner command. So let's see. And I got 7 saplings. Hopefully I didn't lose any. And let's see if vein miner works with a book. Vein miner works with a book, which is really weird. So we will then replant tree and rinse and repeat. Now, while I'm doing this, guys, if you guys don't know, let's see. I try and do an episode, at least 2 or 3 episodes a week. I front load a lot of episodes. I'm kind of getting out of that. And when I build an episode, I post it. But I try to keep a schedule, and last term I was in school, so up till last term I was front-loading weeks and weeks and weeks of episodes. And that made it really easy to give you guys content. Well, I'm finding that might have hindered my ability to grow in subscriber counts. So now I'm at the point where I'm at, let's see, I have my Direwolf 20 Let's Play, my Direwolf 20 server play, my DNS Let's Play, and now I'm starting the SkyFactory 2 Let's Play, and I have another Let's Play that I'm building in the background. I always try to have something back up in case something, oh great, something goes awry. I gotta think about how I want to do this, because if I start doing it too soon, if I vein miner before I need to, I will not get what I need out of what I vein miner. So let's do that. I don't have enough to get... Let's get this one more piece and I'll get some more crooks. You cannot use the crafting table that is not the piece of dirt. So... learn to draw in a crafting table. You can make a crook either direction, and it'll work. So, vein miner, go! And vein miner, go! No! Oh! Oh! That was not cool. Let's see if I can get this one. Apples. We need the apples. Okay, so let's just vein miner this wood. And we will make a lot more slabs. Let's see. That's good enough. I don't want to use it all. I want to get a chest because, well, I don't have any way of saving that last piece of last sapling. Anyway, I don't remember what I was talking about. I was talking about vein miner or something before vein miner. I don't know. Anyway, I'm trying not to front load videos anymore. I'm going to start releasing them every day. Hopefully I can get to a point where I can do one a day. I do have a job, so I will try and get one video a day out. Now, SkyFactory 2 is not going to be one that I am going to schedule. I will just try and get it out once a week. Now, the DNS is still Friday. The Direwolf 20, I just released one on Monday. But it should be Saturday, but I didn't release one last week. So I'll just pick back up where I left off. And the server play is Sunday. So, SkyFactory 2 can be... You might see 2 or 3 back-to-back, depending on if I have time. But I will still try and get you guys something once a week or more. So that will put me at 4 Let's Play, or 4, whatever you call it, 4 videos a week. And that's quite a bit for me. So, we have a chest. Get in there. Okay. Now, ooh, sapling. Now, let's do... I know we need these. And these. Do I have enough? I don't have enough to make 2. Now, what the barrels are good for is, first of all, they're compost barrels. Second of all, they collect rain. If it ever rains here, I want to be able to collect the rain. Grow, tree, grow. Yes, we're twerking again. Hey, look, my butt. Twerking. Hey, look, bone meal. My butt. Me. Bone meal. Oh, this is going to get boring. Okay, so let's see. What don't I do? I already told you guys I'm not going to use magnet mode, which would be really handy in SkyFactory or any Skyblock style game. I did modify the default pack. I took off tails. I don't like tails. Mainly because I worry about too many mods haggering up the system and stuff like that. So I took off a very useless, doesn't have anything to do with the game. It's more for just having fun and stuff like that. But I don't need tails. Okay. Come on. Come on. I don't know if trees grow at night. I can't remember. Well, let's put all of this stuff in here. I wish I had one more in case it rains tonight, which I doubt it will. And we're at a hurry up and wait state. Actually, I wonder... This is what I was originally trying to do with the torch. Give it light and bone meal. Grow! That way! Grow. 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 Why are you not growing? Grow. Grow you. Haha! We've got growth. And the first thing I want to do is give me everything. Okay, we will get our wood and replant. And look at there. We got a silkworm. Now, you can eat the silkworms. You can cook the silkworms. You can infest trees with silkworms. You can throw them on the ground, throw them off the cliff, whatever you want to do with them. But don't lose them. You need that silkworm to make string later down the road. So, With that said, it's not raining yet, and I do know that it rains within the first few days once, unless you're in a desert biome. So you want to get at least 2 barrels out so you can create an endless water supply. But I'm going to do 4 if it lets me. And it's going to let me. Sweet. And what that'll do is that will allow me to leave these 2 and always have 3 to go through and well, make dirt with. Ex Nihilio gives you the ability to compost stuff and turn it into dirt. And if I remember right, it's 8. So we'll have 1 left. Let's go ahead and throw it in here. And it's pretty much anything organic. I mean, you can do an apple, a silkworm, trees. That's not really going to give you an idea. Is it 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is 8. Okay, so we got 2 pieces of dirt brewing in here. And that will give us our new piece of land so we can keep building more trees. Growing more trees. You don't build trees. I guess in Minecraft you could build trees. I don't like building trees. We tried that. Yeah, I don't like building trees. So, let's see. The day counters in this mod pack up in the upper left hand corner. It tells you daytime in military style 24-hour clock. Tells you if it's nighttime. Obviously it's nighttime. Look at the sky. The moon's out. What I don't want you guys to get hung up on is don't get hung up on the day counter, because when it comes down to it and I actually get my bed up and running, wait. When I actually get my bed doesn't get up and running. When I get my bed, I tend to sleep through the night, so I get more daylight instead of nighttime. So it's going to jump as soon as I get my bed. Dirt should be done. We got 2 pieces of dirt here. Now you got to be careful. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do not vein miner your floor. You will die. So, I want to be... And people make this mistake all the time. If you look at my cursor, right now, if I was to chop this block out, I would fall. But if you point straight down and walk or scoot very slowly to the edge, just so it crosses. Take your finger off of shift, break that up, you get the block back, and you're not vein minering your floor, but you can't place a block because technically you're in the way. So keep that in mind. That should help you guys out a little bit. And I have 1 sapling left. Let's throw you in there, and twerk. And twerk. Wait, this was 3. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Same thing. Bring myself just over the edge. Give myself my axe. Remove my left hand from the shift key. And look, I got the piece back. And place dirt. Good. Okay, let's throw these here. Yeah, that's probably the #1 thing that I've heard complaints about on SkyFactories. I don't like falling off. Well, learn how to use a keyboard. Or don't play the game enough to where your pinky goes numb, like I've done. So let's see if they can get this thing to grow before the next morning. It's... Oh, look at there. Perfect. Now we're going to vein mine the leaves again. Give me. Perfect. Plant. For some reason I thought that I had more than I had, leaving myself 1. And vein miner the wood. Now, one of the things that I did turn back on from my original Let's Play, I don't remember if I ran with the dual hotbar and the extended inventory that burns off of your XP. To use that, like if I wanted to get that piece of wood above my sticks there, you just hit the button twice. So that's number 4 on my keyboard. You hit it twice and it'll go to number 4. So, or it'll go to the 2nd level. So, if you didn't know how to do that, or why when you hit the button on accident or something it jumps up there, or whatever. Okay, so before I make... Actually, wait a minute. I want a couple more crooks and a lot more slabs. Let's do that. Yeah. That'll give me a quite bit more crooks. Crooks are handy, especially at the starter portion of this game. While we're waiting for the trees to grow, let's throw some of these under here so it doesn't look so weird. Okay, so hopefully we get some rain. Oh, that was something else I wanted to do. Let's go behind here. Now, what you probably don't know is the squatting or the shuffling, the scooting bonus that you're getting every time you do this. When you hold shift to slow move, to slow walk, that's twerking. So the more you hold shift, the better. Okay, we're going to go out one because I know I'm going to put another dealy bob there. Okay, this is all in preparation of putting half slabs above these three so they don't receive water. And it looks like we're finally getting down to some food. Grow, look at there, he just got it. Alright. Now we're just waiting for these things to grow. More, yay, bone meal. Grow. Somebody grow. 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 I want you to grow. Ooh, there you go. Grow. Now grow. I want this one to grow. This is taking forever. My wrist is starting to get sore. Grow. Grow already. Oh, wrong one. That's okay. We're gonna vein miner you anyway. 11 saplings. Good. Another way to prevent yourself from getting water in all of these is by, well, putting something in it. And that works. Okay, let's get the wood. Ooh, that was close. And redrop the sapling and fill it up. Full, and that's fine. Okay, so let's see. While I'm doing this, guys, if you guys like these episodes, if you want to see more of these episodes, hit that like button. Show me some support and help me out. And guys, don't just do it for me. Do it for every YouTuber that you enjoy watching their videos, you visit every day, and maybe you haven't subscribed or you haven't liked their videos. It takes a second to hit that like button, and it's greatly appreciated by all the YouTubers, and it helps us out a lot. So, with that out of the way, I got another apple. Good. Okay. Let's get rid of this so I can reclaim some of this material. Okay. Now a mob can spawn there technically, so we got to watch out for that. And we should have 2 pieces of dirt. No, 1 piece of dirt. But no longer do I need to put stuff in these because, well, they're full. Or they're covered. That gave us 1 piece of dirt, so let's put that piece of dirt here. Yeah. Yep, perfect. Okay, and now we've got room for more. Okay, and I have 29 slabs. Let's go out on that edge and that edge, just in preparation of, I want to make sure that I get all of the drops from these trees. SkyFactory is just a case of continuing your platform. Let's see. Okay. Grow. Let's get rid of this one. Now, what mods are in here? I don't know all of the mods that are in here. I've watched a lot of Let's Plays on SkyFactory. Bacon Donut and who I think it's Krusty Mustard, Craner, and Sunday. They are doing a Let's Play on a server, and it's more so, well, it's classic Sunday and Craner, but we get to see a different side of Bacon Donut. The griefing Bacon Donut does on them is hilarious. So they're one of the reasons why I continually want to play SkyFactory and get it back up and running for you guys, is because, well, oops, I should have planted. Oh well. So I think it's time we can move our crafting table to a more useful spot. Or actually, we'll just... I don't want to waste the wood. Let's see if we can get it out of the ground. Okay, there we go. My dog's starting to bark, so I apologize for that. Let's see. I need to put this up. Put this here. Okay. Alright, let's see. I almost fell in that hole. Okay, put you there. And, yeah. Piece of dirt, piece of dirt, piece of dirt. Let's see. Let's finish out our chest. We're getting a little laxed on what we have to get done, which is good. It means we're progressing. Okay, 36 of those. Okay, where did we stop? Right there. Whoops. You got to be careful doing that, because that can cause problems. If you just step up on it a little bit, just very little, you'll reclaim those. Okay. Now, this is going to make it to where we don't drop any more components that we're going to need off these 4 pieces of dirt. And I should not be walking on the edge with dirt. Now I can start doing things like this, where I can just step up and boom, piece of dirt. Kind of planning it out a little bit. Anyway, about the mods that are on this, I know Applied Energistics is in it. I know Magic Crops is in it. I know what else? Well, we can look while we're waiting for a tree. 90 pages at the 3rd GUI scale, so I don't know what that equates to, but it's a lot of pages. Let's see. Bibliocraft is in it. What else is in it? Botania. I don't know how we're going to get the trees, or the things. Excuse me, I just burped. But they're in it. Witchery's in it. Computercraft. Ender.io. Very fluent in Ender.io. Extra utilities, very fluent in extra utilities. What else? Get past all the extra utilities stuff. What else? The Food Plus, so all the ability to make a whole bunch of different foods. Forbidden Magic is in it. I know the Draconic something is in it too, which is going to make things really interesting if I ever get to the volume of being able to do the training the dragon and raising the dragon and flying the dragon and stuff like that. But there's a lot of mod packs in this, so let's see. We're at 30 minutes on the ticker here, and 0 cuts so far, which is really good. Grow! We've grown. Vein miner these leaves up. Where did they go? That is not cool, tree. I didn't like that one bit, tree. You did not help me. I will remove you. Okay. Surprised my axe didn't break on that one. Oh, look. Are those the saplings? They're the saplings. Sweet. Put you in there. Is that full? It's full. So I'll get another piece of dirt out of that. 10 pieces of wood does us really good. I need another axe. I don't know why I almost said steak. I don't have a steak. I don't need more crooks right now, so let's go ahead and just make them into more slabs. This is kind of what it's going to be for the first episode, is building slabs, but I think if it doesn't start raining, we're in trouble, because we really need an endless water supply. Doing good. Haven't died yet, which is right now when my shift key stops working and I fall off the edge, or pinky cramps up, or something. Do another one. Okay, come on. Alright, that's an... oh good, another tree. Broke my crook. Getting some foods. Constantly being very vigilant that I don't vein miner my floor. Another piece of dirt. 1, 2, 3. And there goes my axe. That's fine, I kind of expected that. And there we go. Right about now is when I kind of wish for rain. Rain! Whoa, where did all my stuff go? That's one thing I didn't like about the extra toolbar, is when you hit R, it brings everything into your inventory. So, that was never fixed, but that's a manageable thing. I guess just stop hitting R. Okay, let's get you and more slabs. Okay, we're good over here. I think what I'm going to do is that direction is going to be... this is kind of loud. Music. Let's turn you way down. And we'll turn the weather down a little bit. That should be better. Sorry about that, guys. Let's see. I think this way is going to be my tree farm. So... I need to get a tree off on its own. I know that. Whoops. So I can get it infested with that silkworm. So I think the next piece of dirt is what I'm going to start planning that for. And once I get the next piece of dirt, or once I get the silk tree, the infested tree, to produce enough silk for me, then I can make a bed, and then I can sleep. No dirt. Come on, trees, start growing. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pause the video. I need to take a bathroom break, so I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. No trees have grown. Not cool. Looking at the daytime, it looks like early morning. Grow! Grow! There's nothing else I can do except to cause you guys to grow. Let's grow soon. Let's get in between 4 of them. Maybe they'll grow then. You just got bone meal. You don't need more. Yep, there's a tree. I don't know if pointing at them makes any difference, but I will anyway. Okay, so I need to get a single tree. This should net us enough to get a piece of dirt for a single tree. See, I'm not even worried about them falling off anymore, because they're just not going to. 7. And an apple will get us a tree. Have an apple. And a couple of worms. A couple more. Have another apple. I don't want to use another worm. I should have just used the last sapling. Get in there, worm. Grow tree, or grow tree, as I look at the dirt. Let's see if we can get some more to grow. And look at there. That's a big tree. All that wood. It's going to go right back into making me more axes. 13, look at that. Big tree. Okay, let's turn this into all of that. Let's get, we don't need a whole ton of sticks, but we do need a couple of axes. I don't know why I didn't put 3 more in there. I'm sorry. Or why I try to stack them. That doesn't work either. Crooks and I'm not too worried about what's above. Unless I can reach them. Alright, we're really cooking now. Cooking with fire. Give me that. Apple. Okay, so now we're going to put... I think we'll do it... These things just keep dropping. I think we're going to put it... I need more slabs. I think we're going to put it over here. So let's build this out. And I think once I have the one tree and I think I'll cut the video at a bed. When I get my bed, I will cut the video. How about that? And that'll be episode 1. That'll be a goal for us. Get a bed. How mundane does that sound? Sounds great. Say it. That sounds great. Okay. Don't fall off. Let's go get those saplings. I don't know what this despawn is on these things, so. Dirt and dirt. I know if I start filling those, the second I do, it's going to start raining. We can go ahead and plant the tree. And hopefully all this twerking next to it aids in its growth. Grow, little dude. Grow. Yes, bone meal. More slabs. Hey, where'd those go? I know I had more. Hunger's starting to go down. Grow. dirt should be done. Let's get the last one. And what the heck. Let's go ahead and make some more barrels. 5 should be good. Let's go ahead and put them back here, and we'll go ahead and hope for some more rain. I need to get a platform back there. Let's do that now. Trying to be very careful. Okay, good. Let's get these guys little feet to stand on. And what the heck? Let's, 1, 2, 3. There, we'll have 4 barrels of water if we ever get it. The wood out of there. Or the wood. Yeah. Let's go over here. 1, 2, 3, you. Got it. And 1, 2, 3, you. Wait. Yes. You see that? I almost vein minered this floor. That would have been bad. 1, 2, 3, you. I'm going to lose my axe on this one. No, I'm not. There it goes. Okay. Any tree? We got a tree. And, okay, there we go. We do have tools. Am I still... Oh, I'm in a river biome here. Okay. River biome, mesa. I may have to move these barrels to the river biome. I think I'm going to, because I'm fairly certain we'll get rain in a river biome. We'll put 2 in each. River biome. How far does the river biome go? There? Good. Nope, that's still mesa biome. That's river biome. Okay. You and you. Have some feet. Let's get rid of you. Come on, rain. We've doubled our chances. Yeah, I should have planted those. Whoops. Oh well. We got enough trees out right now. I think in between episode 1 and 2, I am going to expand the floor. I will continue my efforts in getting a decent tree farm going. What else? And I will probably build some sort of shelter and a border around the platform because, well, I don't like falling off. Another tree. Sweet. But right now I think I would rather have rain. But it's starting to get to the point where I'm still having a bunch of stuff to do, so I'm not whining. Be careful, there's dirt behind us, and walking up that dirt and then off the edge is possible. Whoops. As you can see, this gets really tedious. Just made another mistake. Here we go. Sometimes my computer glitches and I fall when I do this, so this is really stupid for me to do this. But live on the edge. Let's get rid of these oopses. Okay. Let's go get some more slabs now. I really wish it would rain. We need rain. But like I said, we got a lot of material here, a lot to do. So it's not like I don't have something to do. Now grow, you. You should have grown by now. More bone meal. Another piece of dirt. I almost put the slab back in there. That wouldn't have worked. Yeah, I've got that. That should go in there. Because I already have my sacrificial little dude tree over here that's not growing. Bro. I'm twerking. I know I am. Why are you no grow? Probably because it's nighttime. Let's go ahead and keep building this thing out. Keep building and building and building. I feel like Bob the Builder. We can fix it. Yes, you... Or wait, it's Bob the Builder. You can fix it. Sorry. Okay. Those need to be slabs for sure. Or not slabs. What do I want to build with this? I can't really build anything until I get this guy infested. Grow. Some more dirt I can place. I know as soon as I get it infested or growing, I will go ahead and start using this spot and this spot. But until then, actually this spot should be okay. Definitely have enough worms to do it. Let's go ahead and build a few more crooks because I feel like we're going to need them. And let's get a couple more axes. And I think the rest can go into slabs. Just keep building this thing bigger and bigger. Okay, well, while it's night and I'm building, one of the things that I would like to do is, if any of the viewers would like to have any questions answered or or how did I do that, or anything like that, hit me up in the questions below, or in the comments below, questions below. I do try to answer all comments the day they're posted, so I'll try to respond to you promptly. If you have any questions, I know in my previous SkyFactory 2, some people were wondering about my mob farm, so I will definitely try to keep up on that as I do in all my other videos. If you want me to play with a specific mod or have suggestions, let me know. I don't know everything about Minecraft, or modded Minecraft for that matter, so any help would be greatly appreciated. Let's go way over here and add another layer to this one. Yeah, that tree's off anyway. I'm going to need to change that. It's not symmetrical. Oh, a tree. Trees do grow at night, but is it because of the torch? I don't know. I'm going to put one in here just in case. If it infects it, it infects it. Whoop-de-doo. Then the 8 can go in here. And let's sacrifice the apples. There we go. That's 2 more pieces of dirt. Where's my rain? I have empty barrels. I need my rain. Is there stuff in these? I did put stuff in these. Okay, so we're going to need to get that out of there and fill those up. So, got a good start going here, but without rain and without specifically that tree growing, I'm kind of at a standstill. I think what I'm going to have to do is I think I'm going to have to cut this video until that tree grows. I think that's what I'll do, is I'll cut the video and bring it back when the tree grows. I'll show you guys how to infest a tree, and yeah, we'll go from there. So I'll be right back. Okay, I brought you guys back because there is something I can do. I think we can turn these back into regular blocks of wood. And if we take those blocks of wood and make a trap door out of them and put that there, we get an achievement stand. Which, if I fall off, I won't have an achievement book. But now, I will. So, you were given 3 books at the beginning of the game. World Domination, Open Blocks, and Tinker's Construct. And Bacon Donut... I can't talk. Bacon Donuts Tree achievement book. And in said achievement book are goals that may or may not depict when I complete this series. Probably won't, but for all intents and purposes is a good guide to getting started. So, more dirt, no more trees. Let's look at this thing. You guys can read through this on yours. I'm not a very good reader. I didn't graduate from kindergarten. No, I'm kidding. I got a college degree, blah, blah, blah. But credits, Bacon Donut. Never met him personally. Watched a lot of his live streams. Watched him post the final version that brought SkyFactory 2 live. It was awesome. So let's see what we got here. The challenges, wood age, which is the current age we're in. We've used a crook on leaves and get sapling and silkworms. We've done that. Make dirt by composting saplings. I haven't been able to do that. Haven't done that. See, we're at a standstill. Yeah, we haven't done any of this stuff because, well, one, that tree won't grow, and two, those won't produce water. They're still empty. Oh, another tree. I hope this is a good sign. Water is coming. I keep hearing that in the back. Water is coming. No, I'm joking. Oop, I should have finished that one. Oh well. Can you tell it's really affecting me? Let's keep doing this. No, not a crook. And this. Still no more trees. This platform's getting massive because I'm waiting on trees. But we'll be right back. I'm gonna cut it back to... I was hoping that silkworm tree would grow between now and then. I'll bring you back when that tree grows. See you in a minute. Okay, we're back. I am going to change this up. I am not doing that one or that one or this one in trade for this tree. I am... Use your silkworms and infest the tree. Use them and infest the heck out of the trees. The trees are not our friends right now. They weren't being nice. Okay, give me that back. And give me my piece of dirt back. And place a slab in there. Okay, so I don't want any trees growing next to it for the simple reason that as this puppy infests, just like the barrels over there, they compost at a percentage rate per tick. These trees, once they're infested, will eventually all turn white. Leave them alone until they turn white completely. And once they've all turned white, that's going to be your cue that you need to start working them down with a crook, or preferably a crook, just because the crooks are what they're designed for. Let's get this out of there. And let's place a piece of dirt and another sapling. That's food. I don't think right now I'm going to build any more tree stuff. Actually, I'll put one here. Because as soon as I get my bed, we might actually do a sieve first, but I think I'm going to do my bed first, just because this episode, my timer says 1 hour and 10 minutes. I know I've cut quite a few minutes, but I don't want to go over an hour. Whoa, that's a big tree. I think we're just going to stick to the original plan here. See how it's all turning white? That's what you want. Now, you will need dirt, so keep composting. The dirt you run through a sieve, and that nets you your gravel and pebbles to turn into cobblestone and stuff like that. So keep making dirt. We got some apples, and I don't need any more of you. I still believe I have enough of that, but I'll get more. I'll get a ton of them eventually. Okay, that is a lot of wood. I'm going to leave a stack in my inventory. Okay, so it's almost done. Looks like we got some more work to do. You can do more. You can infest more trees too if you want. Don't not do it because I only did one. Do as many as you want. If you want to not have to deal with that again, then so be it. But I've got enough wood that if it turns out that I think I need more, I could let all of my trees grow, infest them all, ahead and throw one of you in there, because I really don't want to lose you. But I could infest them all and get a lifetime supply of string, which is, in the end, what we're after. Okay, exactly what I thought I was going to need it for. Crooks. Oh, that was something else I liked doing. I forgot about you. So let's go ahead and do this. Really? I've already done this. Let's do it again. Sure, 2. I'm sure I'll need another crafting table. But what I like doing is I like having, kind of off the beaten path, a couple of different crafting tables so I can build specific things in them and just leave them in there if I don't want to load up my inventory with them. So let's take that. And I really don't want to load up my inventory with, let's do this a little differently, with crooks, or for that matter, axes. But I would like them at my, just ready for me when I need them. Oop, worms. And more saplings. That's coming from those leaves up there. Now the next thing we're waiting on is rain. That's pretty much it, is just rain. Let's put that in there. Let's go ahead and throw you guys in there. And prep for tree decimation. I'm not going to break that guy until I see all of the leaves are white. See that guy up there? It's still not completely turned. And it's not going to let me look, so. Okay. What to do? Actually, you know what? I'm going to break my golden rule and get all that string. Look at that string. Perfect. Okay, so now to make a bed. Make a bed by string. You need 3 pieces. Don't use them all. And look at there. 3 pieces of wool. And 3 slabs. Or planks. I now have a bed. Let's make a little platform for said bed. Where do I want it? Let's put it over here. And if my pack is still installed, it isn't. So let's go ahead and go in here. SkyFactory 2. Let's use it. It's going to take a second. Sorry, guys. I kind of wish I had this from the beginning, but the only way you could tell is if you either looked, which I didn't, or you saw the bacon bed, or it rains bacon. What? There's bacon on the leaves now? Okay, that's new. And the crooks look like Wolverine claws. Okay, I can live with that. So now we have done this, and now we're on to crafting a sieve, which means next episode. Oh, dude, that looks cool. Alright, guys. If you guys like these episodes and want to see more, hit that like button. And if you want me to do something specific or whatever, hit me up in the comments section. I'll see you in episode 2.